a few years ago, some things occurred to me about leadership, and in particular my obligation to lead. I was creating training on environmental leadership, and I was encouraging people to become leaders. And I'd read the book, The 360-Degree Leader, about leading from where you are. And one of the things that occurred to me along the way was I am now in upper management. I answer directly to the chief engineer of the Alabama Department of Transportation, and now I'm in leadership. I'm in a leadership position. And that's not the inspirational part. The inspirational part was the realization that I've been in a position of leadership my entire career. There were times, and it was a little bit sad to me, to be honest, to realize all the opportunities that I had missed along the way to lead, simply because I didn't think that was my job. I thought it was someone else's job. And whether I was a young kid, college student, inspector on one of our construction projects, or assistant state construction engineer, in all of those positions along the way, there were times when I had the authority to lead and chose not to. I had the experience, I had the knowledge, I was the most qualified to lead in my area of responsibility than anyone else on this planet, but I decided to step back and wait on someone to come from hundreds of miles away that didn't know anything about the specifics of my particular work area. They didn't have relationships with the contractor or the project team, and I let them lead because that was their job. They were in upper management, or they were in leadership. And so looking back at those missed opportunities, that's where I started focusing my training for stormwater professionals, is on the fact that you ought to be leading from wherever you may be sitting. I look back over 25 years of instances of successes and failures, and when I imagine the faces surrounding that, the people that either stood up and made something good happen, or the people that decided to step back and allow something bad to happen, I don't see the faces of our central office, or the front office. I can't blame Mr. Cooper for any of our instances of failure any more than I can give him credit for any of our specific instances of success. Now, I would if he were sitting here with us, but I think you know what I mean.